Hi friends, welcome to WafaStudies YouTube channel. This is part 8 in Azure Data Explorer playlist. In this video, we are going to understand ingestion wizard in Azure Data Explorer and what are the various ways to access that ingestion wizard. Please watch part 5th video of this playlist where I have shown how we can ingest a sample blob file into Data Explorer cluster and then how we can query it. We given a quick start kind of video in part 5th. So there I used ingestion wizard only, right? So in this video I will quickly show what are all the various ways to access that ingestion wizard and everything, okay, on a high level. Let me show you this. So firstly, what is ingestion wizard? Ingestion wizard is nothing but like it's a user interface that will help you to ingest data into your ADX, that means Azure Data Explorer cluster or tables, and we did that already in our part 5. So please watch that before watching this video to understand better. So let me go to browser. This is my Azure portal, and here I have created in our initial videos this data explorer ADX WafaStudies. So this is my Azure Data Explorer. Okay. So in our few videos back, I also shown to access this explorer and to query the data from the clusters and from the databases. We can use Azure Data Explorer Web UI. So that is this one, right? And I have also said that it is under dataexplorer.azure.com URL. So you can clearly see this is the URL under which you can access this. Okay. So here let's try to add a connection for this data explorer as well. So go to Data Explorer overview tab and navigate to this URL and copy this URL from here. Okay. So whatever the URL you are seeing here, let's copy that here. So let me hit this and let me go here. Let me hit add connection, use that URL. Let me hit add. So this is how you can add your Data Explorer clusters to Data Explorer Web UI. Okay, you can see it shows the database as well. Now coming back to how to ingest data into all these tables. So as I shown in our part 5th video, you can navigate to this data menu. Under data menu, under data management page, you can see there are so many tiles here, right? So all these tiles, whatever you are seeing here, they help you to ingest the data. Okay, so all this, right, you can see here you can ingest the data and create a table, and here you can ingest the data from a local file, you can see here, right, and here you can ingest data from a blob, and this is what we used in our part 5th video, and here you can ingest the data from a container, right, and if I scroll down, there are other ways also, like you can ingest the data from gen2, okay, and you can ingest the data from event hubs and s3. So all kind of wizards are available here. So this is one way to ingest the data, and the moment you hit this ingest button, so these tabs will be always common. So you need to select a destination where the data should go. That means you need to select your cluster and then you need to select the database. So for example, this is the cluster in which I want to load the data, and then it will list down the databases, then whether you want to load it into a new table or a existing table. If existing table, then you need to select it from this drop down here, but at this moment this database don't have any tables in it, so it is not showing anything. So basically you can ingest data into either new table or existing table, both is possible. Okay, and then you will be selecting a source here, right? All this we have seen, like we will be giving a source information from where we are taking, and then schema mapping, that's where it will show you like when it is taking data from source to destination, what kind of columns it is taking, if you want to perform any transformations there and everything, and finally it will ingest the data, right? So this thing whatever you are seeing here, this panel called ingestion wizard, and this wizard can be accessible from this data menu, or you can go to query, and here on any database you can right click and you will see there is something called ingest data. When you hit that, you will again land into the same wizard. Let me go back to query. Not only on a database, you can even right click on table, even there it will show you the same ingest data option here. Okay, and you can navigate to your clusters as well, and under your clusters also you can create a cluster and database, and once you create here also one option will come to you that will help you to ingest the data the same way what you did before. Okay, so not only that, from the Azure portal also, in the Azure portal you can navigate to this query menu here, and from the query menu you can see your database and tables and clusters here the same way how you see in your data explorer web UI, right? The same way it will give the look and feel here. Even from here when you right click, it will give the ingest data option here, right? When you hit that, it will take you back to the data explorer web UI only, and in the web UI it will ask you to ingest the data. So I'm not entering anything here, so let's go back. So these are all the various ways to access the ingest data wizard. Okay. So once you access this ingest data wizard, whatever you are seeing there, you will be selecting a destination, source and schema mapping and perform the transformations as well. Finally load into your destination. We will try to explore all these wizards slowly in our upcoming video. We will try to ingest the data from a local file to the cluster database table, and we will see this blob container, data lake storage, gen2 thing, event hubs, everything we will try to see in practically how to ingest the data into the ADX clusters. And when we proceed further in this playlist, we will also try to see once the ingested the data, how we can explore the data, how we can query it and everything. Okay, so I hope in this video you understand how to access the ingestion wizard and what is the purpose of it. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get the notification whenever I add videos. Thank you so much.